A former assistant DA in Manhattan turned legal expert Andrew Weissmann believes that a little-noticed court ruling late last week could give Special Prosecutor Jack Smith everything he needs to lob even bigger charges against Donald Trump in that ongoing investigation. So here's what happened late last week. A 3-judge panel voted 2-1 to reverse a lower court's ruling that said that Capitol rioters cannot be charged with obstructing an official government proceeding. Now, the judge who issued that first ruling, of course, was a Trump-appointed judge. Carl Nichols said, no, you cannot charge these Capitol rioters with obstructing a government proceeding, even though their actions caused the delay, obstruction, of an official government proceeding. You can't do that. And then the 3-judge panel said, yeah, you can. Like, why would you not be able to do that? Because they very clearly did that. So Andrew Weissmann says that this is a massive gift for Jack Smith. Here's what Weissmann said. This is really a gift for Jack Smith because, as good as it is for the Washington, D.C. prosecutors who have hundreds of pending cases who want to know that this is a charge they can continue charging, Jack Smith is going to be thinking about this obstruction charge with respect to the former president. There's nothing better for Jack Smith than to know that this has already been approved by the D.C. Circuit, meaning he can charge it, and, unless the Supreme Court disagrees with the D.C. Circuit, he knows that this is a rock-solid, a legal rock-solid charge, that he has to prove it factually, but getting the sort of pre-clearance is unusual to have, and he has to be happy that the court ruled that this is a charge that will stick for any potential charge he is thinking with respect to the former president. Yeah, the Supreme Court could overturn it. But more likely than not, the Supreme Court will probably look at this and say, we're not going to touch it, let the decision stand. So that is likely to be what happens here. We can't guarantee that. Obviously, the Supreme Court's a little nutty, so whatever happens, we'll have to wait and see. But assuming the Supreme Court does not overturn this, then Jack Smith can 100% just go ahead and toss those charges onto whatever else he wants to charge Trump with. Now, these would not be the only charges, and of course, these would probably not be the most significant charges. But if you're looking at hitting Donald Trump with every possible charge you can find, it's always good to know that, hey, guess what? Look, here's another one we can do. Let's go ahead and add it to the list. Let's make it a thing. You want to get him with obstruction of justice too? Let's put that on there. Every single charge that they can make bolsters their case. But there's another important piece of it that Weissmann unfortunately did not hit on. If you can hit Trump with it, if you can hit the Capitol rioters with it, then that, of course, would also mean you could hit other people with it as well. Perhaps some of the organizers of the Stop the Steal rally. Perhaps other people who may have encouraged the Capitol rioters. In other words, people that might know other things but don't want to testify unless, of course, you offer them some kind of plea deal. This is the kind of charge that you can dangle in front of people who refuse to speak, saying, listen, I get you don't want to talk, but maybe we can work out a deal. I don't hit you with this charge, and you start talking to me about everything you know that happened. So this is bad for Donald Trump in two ways. The first way, of course, is it could be a charge that goes against him. The second way is that it could be a charge dangled in front of people not cooperating in order to get them to cooperate against him. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.